Thank you very much, Robert. What a way to end the day. Huh? One of the things I was just sitting there and thinking is that this story must be told. And I'm told Dr. Mulengani is doing something about that because it's a fascinating story. And I want to thank you, Paul, very, very much for agreeing again to share that story as candidly as you have done with us this afternoon. Please give him another big hand. So the remarks I had prepared here just for closure, I think you have brought them to life. As I said during our presentation earlier, one of the key benefits of participating in Top 100 is to force the participants to begin to set up the necessary systems that will help you to generate the information required to participate in Top 100. And in just that alone, even when you get the questionnaire and you realize you don't have those systems and you begin to work on them, as I said earlier, your business begins to benefit from that moment on. I could never have told that story better as to what is the cost of not having systems in your organization. I mean, if it costs you 68 million shillings in lost sales, if it costs you 43 million shillings in taxes, yeah, and many other costs, and as you said, the ultimate cost may have been you going to jail. Yeah? So that is where you are headed. But thankfully, you are able to change course, and clearly Mwangi must be your favorite name by now, eh? Yeah? Because this Mwangi came along and he's helped you to set up the systems, to formalize your business. And if all of us can be able to do that, but I think there's another element of this that will encourage many other people to participate, or to not only even to participate in Top 100, but to formalize their business. Many of us have also other, what I call, horror stories to tell in terms of some of the experiences that you have gone through from trying to keep your business owner managed. We saw here today, 92% of the businesses are saying that the owners are doing exactly what Paul was saying. You are everywhere. And basically, your people are telling you, we can't work for you if you are over our shoulder all the time. Yeah? And the value of just professionalizing your business, investing in the right human resource, again, we talked about that. The way this man is going about it, I think he can write a management book. Don't you think so? Yeah? I mean, Robert Kiyosaki has nothing to add to you. What is our man in Jack Welch? Yeah? All these people, the practices that you have described here, and this is why I was saying I'm so confident that we can have global organizations coming out of here, because the practices that you're describing here are actually among practiced by top organizations in the world, not just in East Africa. So well done, and we encourage every single one of you to do that and to understand the value you will gain from separating ownership of the business and leadership of the business. In some of the case studies that we have looked at and we want to pay attention to, one of the saddest things that we find is that there are many, many businesses that are stunted in their growth because the owner or the patriarch of the business does not want to let go, even when they have, within their own family, capable people to take that business to the next level. And sadly, it's only after the death of the owner that the business expands. You don't want that to happen to you. Yeah? So you want to begin this process early. You want to begin to professionalize your business early so that it can grow and you can watch, as we were told by Stephen earlier, you can even privatize this business, take the money, and start investing in other things. Robert Kiyosaki tells us, do not work for your money, let your money work for you. Okay? So these are some of the salient things that we have had today. I also want to thank you, because I know time is a premium. I know you are not just here because Robert is threatening you with a traffic jam and all other things. You are here because you are gaining value. And because your businesses, many of you, your businesses depend on you, it's a price you're paying to be here. But I hope that we are going to pay you back tenfold, 100-fold by the investment that you have made here. So thank you very, very much for this investment. I also want to thank those of you. We have had here the value of integrity, the value of transparency. Paul was telling us he could easily have paid that 9 million, and it sounded like a good deal. Yeah? But in the long run, it would have been money down the drain because the problem does not go away. Yeah? So there are those of you who have signed the Integrity Pact, thank you very, very much. If any of you have signed and would like to present to us, we will receive them. But also we have received a lot of feedback about the challenges that many of you are experiencing in trying to run your businesses professionally with the high ethical standards that many of you want, and the challenges that you're facing from many institutions, especially, I've heard again quoted the City Council and the police. What I would like you to do, we are going to carry a supplement 2 weeks from now, on the 22nd of October. I want you to share with the people who are coming from Nation, or you can write to us directly. My email address is very simple, jmwaura@kpmg.co.ke. And we want to take some of those stories. Obviously, we will sanitize them, but we want to engage with the players and say, look, these are real experiences of how corruption is affecting people who are waking up every single day to try and create wealth, to try and create employment, to try and move this country to the next level. And we can try and engage with them and see how perhaps we can start making a dent. But let me tell you, this is not a journey we can end tomorrow, next year, or even 5 years' time. I keep telling people that corruption networks are very, very deep. And they go to very, very high levels. The people who are actually perpetuating corruption are international business people as well. And many of them decide who they will engage with 10 years before that person becomes minister or president. And those networks get engaged. So the process we are starting now is only a very small step. But ultimately, we can make a huge dent in this challenge of corruption within the country. We don't want to spend too much. It's been an exciting day. There's so much to learn. In fact, all I want to do now is have a drink and then go and lie down a little bit and just try and digest all that we have done. But nothing like this would happen without a team. I keep emphasizing that. And within KPMG, we have had a team that has worked on this. Robert and Philip, you have seen. John Courier, you have seen. You have seen Bagara. You have seen Carol Dubash, that long, lovely lady. She's not tall, she's long. There are many other people who are at the reception there, who are registering you, who are already also organizing for tomorrow night. There's a team from the Nation Media Group. Kenneth, we had them here during the TV presentation. You've seen all the stories that have been carried by the Business Daily, the advertisements. So all of those people who have been working, Synovate team, who have been working behind the scenes, please give them a very big hand. But above all, this thing costs money. And we have had people who not only believed in the concept of Top 100, but they have also put their money forward. And these are the sponsors that were represented here. We've got Stephen from Sage Pastel. We've got Nairobi Stock Exchange. We've got Standard Chartered Bank. We've got the Strathmore Business School and our partner, the Nation Media Group. Without them, we could not have made this happen. And there's a lot more that is going to happen, and many other organizations that are engaged with us. And we thank them most profusely for the support that they have given us. Give them a big hand. And finally, mine is to challenge you. Many of you, can I ask, those of you who have participated this year, how many of you participated because you were told by another participant from a previous year. How many of you? Okay. There are a few of you remaining. What I would urge you to do is the knowledge that you have gathered here, don't try and hold on to it yourself. Share it with others. Let us try and improve only the little bit that we can within this initiative, and hopefully all of us are going to benefit from it. Thank you again. Welcome to a drink outside at the foyer there, and enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you.